Here's your multi-gemstone inlay station 18-inch necklace. So original price, almost $230. We're under $200. And what I love about, I'll let Jay share the little special nugget that goes with this, but with the amber, the blue turquoise, the orange spiny oyster shell, I mean, there's so much depth and richness to this necklace.
You have a combination of 3 different materials, and this, these are the kind of designs that we're famous for. That actually what we do. These are all kind of gallery designs, gallery looks. These are the type of designs that you're just not going to see out there on the marketplace. The only way to buy this, the only way to really to be able to get this is to buy it right here on air. But you have this amazing combination of 3 natural materials. So you got this cherry amber. You see the darker amber? Mm-hmm. That's a cherry amber that comes out of the Ukraine. You've got the blue turquoise, that high blue. That's Azure Peaks. That's a material that I get out of Mongolia. That material I've had for probably 20 years.
Wow.
I mean, they don't allow, it hasn't been mined in 20 years.
Wow.
So there's no way to, that is even the turquoise in this design has never, it's not a turquoise that never was on the commercial market. That means that it really wasn't available just to anybody to buy.
Wow.
And then the orange accent on this is spiny oyster. This is brand new, the first time you're getting to see it. And it's kind of, it's kind of got that Art Nouveau look to it. All of these materials, what I think really makes it here though is the amber. And you're looking at something here that's prehistoric, right?
Yeah,
it's
right.
The fossilized tree resin is what it is, yeah.
I mean, it's stunning. It's 18 inches in length. I love that Angie's in studio to show you how beautifully it lays. I mean, this is a statement piece. It's one of those unique finds where you're not going to see this coming and going unless you're part of the 120 people now who can own this. It is one of those rare pieces. It's one of those Tucson treasures. What I wanted to show you too is whenever you turn it, you get all that glorious brown amber. You get 2 looks in one, Jay.
Well, you could actually wear this. If you wanted to wear it reversed, you actually could wear it reversed like that. It really, like this, it's just our finish on this, on the amber. I mean, of course, it's meant to be worn, with the inlay side. Right. But it is a point that you could actually reverse it. We didn't actually build this to be reversible, but it could be reversed.
How discovered that. Yeah. Wait a minute, you can turn it. And
well, if the main point you're looking at there, Nicole, look at how solid this is. So if you look at how this is constructed and how it's built, is you have the amber, right? So the amber is your base. Think about all the time and effort and the actual skill that goes into actually building a design like this and building something like this. So they have the amber as the base. They take the natural raw amber, the lapidaries, they carve those out. And then all of where the chevrons are, where we have the turquoise and where we have the spiny oyster, those are all hand carved one at a time. Wow. With a Dremel tool. It's really what I determine is wearable art. But instead of the artist, working with canvas and say traditional oils or paints or something like that, they're literally working in natural raw materials.
That's incredible. I mean, that's truly a lost art, right? Of being able to not only find these rare materials, but the fact that everything is still handcrafted. And the fact that you still work with silversmith to do all the beautiful sterling silver, because that closure on the back of how you can adjust it to 18 inches, another 2-inch extender, all that sterling silver is done by silversmith.
Well, this is this is our finding. It's our traditional finding. We started doing that 25 years ago, and I can't even calculate. It might be almost probably close to 1 million of those in my lifetime.
Wow.
So this is like for people, most people that shopped with us. I mean, one of the features that they love about our neckwear is that it does come with this 2 3/4 inch enhancer chain. So the cool thing with this, so how this works is that you're able to when we first started making our jewelry, and we have so many people. They're so lovely. People always, they never want to insult you or hurt your feelings, right?
You want to gently tell you.
So they gently tell you. And a lot of people, what they would say is they would say things like, Jay, I love your big bold look. I love your necklace. I bought this. I bought that. But I'm getting older, and we used to do lobster claws, and they said I just really have a tough time, with the lobster claw. So can you come up with something? And we came up with this. Again, this is 25 years ago. Probably of all the designs that we've created in my lifetime, this is probably one of the key things that we've done.
That's amazing. Really, I mean, even with nails, it's hard for me to do the lobster class.
Well, I'll tell you how easy these are to do. My mom, who's now 88, right? Okay, but my mom, she took all of her designs that I had made for her. And of course, she's gotten quite a few mine finds prior to mine finds, right? And she brought them down to the shop, and she had every single one of them converted to this finding, because it's so easy to wear.
Yeah.
And what's really cool is, see, look, so you got 2 3/4 of an inch, but you got almost 1/4 inch links here.
Yeah.
So it allows you to adjust it in 1/4 inch. You've got 2 3/4 of an inch that you can adjust in 1/4 inch links.
Yeah.
So it allows you to place it wherever you want to place it, right? Like wherever you want to nestle it on your outfit.
Yeah. Here's what's happening. We have about less than 100. And this is brand new. This is a launch. You're the first one to shop it. Launching it at a birthday price, but only about 100 of you can own it now. I love how beautiful it looks on Angie, right? The turquoise, the orange spiny oyster that's on there. Of course, that gorgeous, gorgeous amber, just absolutely stunning. All right, for Jay, many who are watching, they know and love you. They've been watching for now. We're celebrating 30 years of you here at the network this year. But tell us about Tucson Treasure, what that means.
Well, with the Tucson Treasures?
Yeah.
Okay, well, a Tucson Treasure is just, it's kind of like the theme, because, one of the things we're known for is the Tucson Gem and Mineral Show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, a big show that you go to every year.
Well, Tucson is kind of like, well, we're one of the few shows that is live from Tucson, that we do it every year.
I love it.
But Tucson, this is the largest gem and mineral show on planet Earth, right? And it's really kind of what we do for a living. It's our theme. I mean, it's mining materials and natural gemstones from all over the world. And that's the one place that we all kind of gather once a year.
I love it. It's always such a great experience too. And it's very rare when you have some of the largest shows to happen for any industry in the United States. And when it comes to gems, it's Tucson.
Tucson is the largest in the world.
Yeah.
Actually in the world.
Impressive. All right, stay in the ordering process. 907-233 is the item number. All right, another item that's too limited to have a full airing. I know. We have a lot of quick little specials. We have about 50 left in your freshwater pearl and multi-gemstone bead ear.